Hi guys, welcome to my webinar on depression and support with essential oils. Depression is quite huge in our society. Let's face it, it is really tough living in this world. Pretty much every person you talk to has got some form of depression or some form of mental illness. I hold depression quite close. I'm there to help support people because I've been through it. I'm still going through it. I honestly believe that you're never fully cured of depression. It's just how you are able to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. Basically, I've spent the last 10 years working through a lot of emotional issues. Without going into too much detail, basically a lot of things in my life didn't turn out the way that I had hoped they would, and I had to figure out who I was without those, what I was without those, what is my life without those. And when I tried to look into the future to see what was waiting for me out there, it was just black and darkness. I didn't know how I could live my life without having these goals and dreams that I had put everything, my heart and soul, into. I've spent the last 2 years actually working really hard through a lot of my emotional issues, and I'm happy to say that I'm in a place where I'm at peace with everything that I've been through now. But it was hard. It was really, really tough, and I was really vulnerable having to go through that. The other thing is that in order for me to have been able to do that, I really, really wanted to come off my antidepressants, because to me, antidepressants are just a band-aid. Because once you stop taking those antidepressants, all those emotions come rushing back up at you again. Basically, antidepressants just suppresses everything. I had basically developed an addiction to my antidepressants. I didn't know that, but that's what was happening. And there are a lot of side effects from taking antidepressants, some of them being lack of sleep, restless leg syndrome, lots and lots of different things, a loss of libido. There were a lot of big things, and I just wanted to do something more natural. So I worked through a lot of my emotional issues. I found an amazing teacher, an amazing mentor, who helped me through a lot of the things that I was going through. So much so that I actually did all of his training, and I now teach what I've learned through him, and I do sessions with clients. But I also wanted something to support me as well as using all these new tools that I'd learned. I wanted something alternative to help support me and support my depression, because it's still there. Not to the same extent that it was before, but I'm able to cope a lot better now with all the little things I've put into place to do that. I've been off my antidepressants for the last 18 months, something that I am extremely proud of. And yes, I have still been through a few traumatic things in the past 18 months, but I was able to cope with those traumas without having antidepressants. So the oils that I wanted to share with you today are the oils that have helped support me through my depression. Just because they work for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. All I'm doing is giving you guys some advice of some things that you might want to try to see if they work. But if they don't work for you, keep looking, keep playing, keep trying. There's so many different oils in our range that you just need to find your oil for you. So the range that I want to talk about are, surprise, surprise, the emotions range. These are the ones that I use every single day. They're my go-to oils. I am blessed to not really have a lot of physical issues that I need to deal with. All of mine are generally emotional. So I always look at my emotions first and how I can help support those before I deal with physical issues that arise from that. So the emotions range, they come in two different ways. Okay, so we have the little 5 ml bottles. They're undiluted, so these are great for if you wanted to make up your own blend with a few different things. If you wanted to put them in a diffuser, if you wanted to put them in little sample bottles so that your friends could try them. And the other way that they come are in the long 10 ml roller bottles. These are great because they are diluted and you can pop them into your bag, just get them out and whip them on like perfume. So they're ready to go. So I have 3 of each, but I am actually working on getting all 6 of the 5 ml and all 6 of the roller bottles, because the roller bottles for me personally and the 5 ml because they need to be shared. So I'm just going to start with giving you a little bit of a rundown on them. The emotions range, doTERRA actually did a bit of a study on the emotions range a little while back, and the results were shown at the doTERRA convention last year. They all got amazing results, but the number one blend in the emotions range that people had 100% positive feedback on. These were tried on people who were suffering with depression, anxiety, low negative feelings, and that when they used this particular blend, within a few moments their energy had lifted, their emotions had lifted, and they were in a lot better, more positive place. And this is actually my favourite one. I use it every single day without fail. And that is, let me see that, it's called Forgive. Okay, so I wear this one like a perfume quite a bit. I use this one for, you know, those times when you just feel flat, where you just feel, ugh, and you have no idea why. That's one of the things with depression, is sometimes you just feel like crap. Nothing's triggered it. You don't know where it's come from. You know you've got to forgive something, but you don't know what it is. I use it when I know that I have to meet up with somebody that maybe I've got a bit of history and past with that wasn't very nice. You know, I use it if I'm a little bit upset with somebody, and it picks me up fairly quickly. Now, with any of the oils, I always say use your intuition as to where you should put it on your body. With Forgive, I place it on my heart space. So every time I need to apply it, I put it in my heart. I put it in other places, put it on my wrists, but I always put Forgive on my heart. So that is my go-to, to the point that it's already halfway used. So what doTERRA says about Forgive is that, you know, it can be difficult to live a life of contentment when feelings of anger, betrayal, guilt and negativity hang over our head. So these emotions often lead to excess stress and can dampen any effort to achieve feelings of peace or forgiveness. When embarking on the path to forgiveness, doTERRA Forgive Renewing Blend is an encouraging companion that will help you remember to let go and keep moving forward. So it helps to balance the emotions in situations of stress or frustration. The essential oils in this blend promote feelings of renewal and relief, and you'll be one step closer to achieving the liberating feeling of forgiving. So this invites in feelings of peace and contentment to replace the negative emotions that once ruled your life. So this is the one that I definitely cannot live without. Out of all my oils, it's this one. It's Forgive. So my next oil that I probably use just as much as my Forgive, and that is Peace. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Peace, in a nice blue colour. So again, this is another oil that I actually put on my heart space because I want to feel that inner peace in here. I've had a hell of a lot of heartache, so this is where I put my peace. And I use it again when I have feelings of anxiety. So this is really good for anxiety as well as depression. Helps to bring you back to that place of peace and calm and groundedness. Helps you to be able to get through things that you're feeling a bit apprehensive about. So if you've got something, say a job interview, or you have to have a conversation with someone that you know is not going to go in a very good way, you need to see someone that you're not overly enthusiastic about seeing, or you just again feel like crap. Peace helps to bring you back to that inner space of calm. And again, heart space for me, wrists, wherever you feel you need it. So what doTERRA have written about this one is, when feelings of fear and anxiousness creep into our minds, we seek for peace and reassurance from many sources. Though it can be difficult to remain calm and composed in our hectic, unpredictable world, doTERRA Peace Reassuring Blend provides an escape from discontent and worry. So it helps promote feelings of balance and reassurance in times of distress. As you inhale the positive, comforting aroma of doTERRA Peace and exhale crippling emotions like fear and worry, this blend will help you regain your composure and face the future with reassurance and stability. So Forgive and Peace are my two pretty much every single day oils that I use, amongst a lot of other things. But those are the ones that I use the most. They help me cope. They help me to stay grounded and a lot more peaceful. They're very, very soothing to the emotions. So, Passion. This is another one of my favourites. I don't know if you can see that. So, Passion. So, this can be used one of two ways. Okay, so as you know, with depression, we lose love of life. Okay, we lose love of our hobbies, we lose love of our jobs, we lose love, for things goals and dreams that we had our hearts set on. So passion helps to ignite that fire again. I use it I'm an entrepreneur, so I have a few businesses that I run. They're not exactly where I need them to be right now, so sometimes when I have one of those moments, where you think, I can't keep going on, I need this to improve, yada, 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 and you just feel like giving up. Passion can help ignite that love for everything that you've got in your life. It can help you to keep going. It can help you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It basically tells you, come on, keep going. The other thing, as the name suggests, is it's really good to boost your libido. And as you know, with depression, that's non-existent. One of the reasons I got depression is because I went through a nasty divorce, and I lost custody of my children when they were only babies. And that, they pretty much ripped my heart out with that. And fast forward a few years, I meet the love of my life, we get married, and then we spend the next 8 years trying to have a child of our own. We spent tens of thousands of dollars doing something that should have been natural, and that didn't work. So I had to try and figure out what my life meant without being a full-time mum. So going through that roller coaster, going through the timing, going through temperatures, going through no, you're not allowed to do that, you have to come into the clinic and do this, that, or the other, with depression, with the low energy, with all of that, that spark disappears. So when we made the decision to stop trying, when we made the decision to carry on with our children, I had to find a way to be intimate with my husband again. And he's been so supportive and so amazing. This little beauty, that really ignites that fire for you. It helps you to find that intimacy again with your partner, without it being about all that other stuff. And it smells divine. So you could wear this as a perfume. So yeah, if you need a little bit of a boost in the bedroom, Passion is the one to go for. So what doTERRA have written here is, when life starts to feel stale and predictable, we often lose our vigour, purpose and passion for living. Whether you are looking to revive enthusiasm for your current circumstances or reach beyond your comfort zone, doTERRA Passion Inspiring Blend can help give you the extra spark necessary to rekindle the flame of excitement in your life. It is a time to extinguish feelings of boredom and disinterest and ignite your creative, innovative and daring side. doTERRA Passion will boldly lead the way to a renewed, purposeful life. So that really gives you a kick up the butt as well, the Passion. The next little one I want to talk about is Motivate. I don't know if you can see that. It's called Motivate. So as you know, with depression, you are extremely tired, exhausted even. You don't want to get out of bed. You have no motivation to do anything. So Motivate, the encouraging blend, that is really awesome. Put it in your diffuser. Dilute it with some fractionated coconut oil and put it on wherever you feel you need to put it on. If you've got even if you don't suffer from depression, if you've got stuff you got to do, Motivation is your baby. All right, put this on and you'll get a long list of stuff done. So on those days when you feel that you can't get out of bed, Motivate. Okay, it's amazing what you can get done with Motivate. Don't put it on at night time, unless you're someone who works at night and sleeps during the day. Don't put it on at night time because you won't sleep. So that's a really good one to give you a kick up the butt as well. So doTERRA have written, when setbacks, disappointments or a lack of inspiration weigh you down, it is often necessary to regroup in order to restore your confidence, allowing you to find purpose once again. Whether you are trying to muster the motivation to organise your cluttered desk, finish a term paper, or overcome your frustration at work, doTERRA Motivate helps plant positivity within you while melting away cynicism and doubt. So the Motivate Encouraging Blend helps promote feelings of confidence, courage and belief when trying to foster creativity, counteract emotions of doubt or regain confidence. doTERRA Motivate will help you get the job done. Alright, so that's just a little thing to help kick you up the butt and get you motivated. Chia. Little yellow label on this one. Chia. So Chia is the uplifting blend. Okay, so this is another one you can use that will really lift your mood, really lift your senses, really lift your energy. Helps you to climb out of that hole as well. I don't use this one as much as all my others. I do love every single one of the emotions range. But the first three that I spoke about are my go-tos. But I know a lot of people who do use this for depression. It's basically you can't be sad, you can't be in a negative place when you're around Chia. So what doTERRA have written about that is, avoiding discouragement and negative emotions can often feel impossible, even with a can-do attitude or optimistic outlook. Okay, that's depression in a nutshell. Like a ray of sunshine, doTERRA Cheer Uplifting Blend can help dispel heavy emotions by providing a positivity boost using a fresh, bright aroma that promotes feelings of optimism and cheerfulness. So it's uplifting, it has warming feelings, it's energizing, incites feelings of optimism. When happiness and positivity are in short supply, cheer is waiting to brighten and invigorate your mood. Okay, so again, pop it in your diffuser, dilute it in fractionated coconut oil, get it in the roller bottles, put it on like a perfume, whatever you want to do, put it in a diffuser necklace, and just smell that all day. It's going to keep you uplifted. Okay. And last but not least, where is that one gone? Oh, I'm missing one. So the last one that I have here to talk about is Console. I don't know if you can see that. Where are you? There, Console. Okay, so that's the comforting blend. Okay, so this is basically one that's really great for grief. Okay, so when you get those really low feelings of grief, this one helps to pick you up. I recently had two very dear friends pass away, both well beyond, nowhere near their time to go. So I actually took this to the funeral to help me get through that. Obviously I cried because it was a really sad day, but the Console really helped to comfort me and support me through that time. But it doesn't need to be a funeral that you use this at. When you're at low points, when you feel grief, when you have gone through a trauma, when you're struggling to get out of that black pit, Console will actually help you to move past that, and to allow you to go through the emotions, but without slipping into that point of not wanting to be here anymore, not wanting to deal with anything. So it's allowing you to feel it, but not allowing you to dwell in it and to sit in it and to dig that big hole again. I'm just going to see if I can find the write-up for that. I don't think I can. Doesn't appear to be in my book. No, I don't have it here, so I don't know where that one's gone. Or maybe it's here. Just bear with me. No, it's gone. But, Google Console, doTERRA Console Blend, and look for the PDF on that, and you can read what doTERRA's write-up is on that. So basically, there are a number of ways that you can get these blends into your life. They actually come, you can buy them all separately. For starters, okay, you can buy them at the retail price, or you can buy them at wholesale price, which is 25% off the retail price. To get a wholesale account, it costs you $35 for the year. That's a one-off payment for the year, and then you can get everything that doTERRA has to offer at wholesale price, which is amazing. Who wants to pay retail price? So the 5 ml bottles, these little babies, you can get them in the emotional aromatherapy kit, 5 ml bottles. So all 6 of those, you can get them in a retail price or at a wholesale price. The retail price is around about $347, but the wholesale price is $260. So it's a massive reduction there. The touch kit, which is all the 10 ml roller bottles, which are already diluted, all ready to go, throw them in your bag, pull them out however many times a day you need to help support you through your day. That's $260 retail and only $160 wholesale. So that's like $100 difference. Okay, so all of these prices that I'm quoting are actually in Aussie dollars, so you'll need to look them up for your country. And the other kit, we actually have an enrollment kit with these guys. So it's the emotional aromatherapy enrollment kit. So that's with the small 5 ml bottles, okay? But it also comes with a petal diffuser, so you can start using them straight away. And that's roughly around $414 retail, but it's only $310 wholesale. So that's over $100 discount. But you also get your $35 wholesale fee waived with that as well. Okay, and then you can start to order what you want for the rest of the year, you know, at wholesale price. And with that, if you sign up as a wellness advocate, you actually get a hell of a lot of discounts. You get a lot of freebies. If you're on the loyalty rewards program, that is the best way to order. So, you know, this is just my take and my tips on things that can help support you through depression and anxiety. If you have any questions, reach out to me. If you would like to know more information about how you can get your hands on these oils, also send me a private message. I'd love to help you to start to move down that road of recovery with depression. As I said, I don't think we actually 100% recover from it, but we can make a start and we can learn to find ways, tools to help us cope with that. I've been through it. I've experienced it. If you need to talk, message me. I'm happy to talk. I'm happy to listen. I'm hoping that this has helped you a bit in understanding some of the blends that might help support you through this. That's all I wanted to share with you. And yeah, comment, message me if you have anything, any questions, anything you'd like to talk about. I'm here. Stay true to yourself. Stay strong.